A local manufacturer that's committed to keeping people safe with the world's most advanced bulletproof doors is making national headlines, celebrating a major win that once again puts the Low Country on the map. Let's welcome back Tony Deering, CEO of R2P Innovations. Great to have you back.
Thank you, Leila.
Congratulations. All right, so let me read the first one. You just made #1 in manufacturing on the 2025 Inc. 5,000 list.
Yeah.
That's a huge accomplishment.
It is.
Can you tell us a little bit more about what that means?
I mean, for us, it wasn't a focus on an award in any way. If anything, it just exemplifies the importance of our mission, which is to save lives. And everybody at the company at R2P is focused on that mission.
To be made #1, though, in manufacturing in the whole nation,
Yeah.
I mean, that's groundbreaking. That's huge. So when you compare yourself to other manufacturers, I mean, there's a lot of them here in this country. So you stood out among all of them.
I've got to pinch myself. You know, when I drive along 26 and I pass all of these companies, and I think out of this nation of 335 million people, we've been nominated as the fastest growing manufacturer. It's just unbelievable, but it's testament to the importance of the work that we do, but also the hard work and dedication of the team that we have at R2P.
Sure.
And subsequent to receiving the award, just the level of outreach and the inquiries that we've received has just been unfathomable.
Yeah, and I think it's wonderful. So remind us what R2P stands for.
Responsibility to protect.
To protect, and this is through bulletproof doors. And you have regular tests at your manufacturing site of how these doors work. So lay out for our audience, if you can, just how these doors are created, what they're made of, and why they're so special and equipped to handle things such as a mass shooting that we tend to see, unfortunately.
Yeah, you're so right. Unfortunately, we've seen a significant uptick in violent gun crime in the workplace, in schools, armed assaults. And what we've developed is an ultra lightweight door that immediately can create a safe haven within a space, within a classroom, within an office setting. It's impenetrable to high velocity assault rifle fire. It looks just like a standard door and can be retrofit into existing door spaces.
It's amazing. And your dream is to have these doors in every school across the nation.
Yeah. Similar to how we equip law enforcement with bulletproof vests, how we issue our men and women in uniform when we send them overseas in the line of duty with helmets and body armor.
Sure.
Our goal is to issue students and faculty members and even people in the work environment with that same level of protection, with a bulletproof vest for their work.
Yeah, indeed. And I would like to also point out that these are not just solid doors. When you go to a school, there's always a panel of glass, but that glass is also bulletproof.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
How did you come up with this technology? How did you figure this out? You have experience in this space, but how did you figure this particular design?
Been a former Army officer in South Africa where there was a lot of innovation in the realm of protecting the warfighter from bombs and bullets. I have a deep understanding of blast and ballistics. Over the last 20 years, I've been involved in some really high-end programs in the US protecting men and women in uniform from bombs and bullets. And directly after Sandy Hook, I shifted focus to protecting young children by utilizing all of the lessons learned protecting the warfighter.
Why was this so important for you? I mean, there's been many people that have been in your shoes, but you decided to actually do something about it.
I think two things. I left South Africa in 2006 after my wife and my young son were taken by an armed gang, and that really was a tipping point for us.
Wow.
And leaving the country, not knowing anybody in the US.
It's frightening.
But also seeing these tragic events unfold, and nothing to date has really made any difference, whether any of the protocols that have been proposed to date. And I honestly feel that there's nothing more important in the worst of situations as being able to create an impenetrable shield between you know, the innocent and abject danger.
Yeah, indeed. And your doors are already installed in several places, and you do have a meeting coming up in Columbia. Tell us a little bit about what that is all about.
Yeah, next Thursday we'll be presenting to the South Carolina Association of School Administrators. So all of the school districts are represented there, and we'll be talking to directors of security and superintendents about this technology that's available. And as you say, we've already installed these doors in a private school here locally, and we're currently working with several other private schools at door installations as well.
Terrific. Yeah, and you've definitely caught the eye of a lot of politicians and lawmakers that they would like to have it in their own offices, but also, you know, maybe they could be at the forefront of proposing that these doors do get installed in more schools. So that's wonderful. And for anybody who wants more information on what you do, where should they go? How do they find out more?
That's very easy. R2pdoors.com.
Okay.
And then we'll take you through the chain if your child's in a private school or in a public school, who you should be talking to and how you can advocate for this life-saving technology.
You have a lot of moms, a lot of parents that are behind you.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that have been demanding
the level of
change.
outreach has been phenomenal.
Yeah.
And we're talking to so many folks right now.
That's right, that's right. Well, for anybody who's watching this who does want to reach out to Tony, make sure you do R2P Innovations. Thank you again so much and congratulations.
Well, wonderful.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Thank you so much.
We'll be back after this.